Professional photography is cruel. It's hard. It's difficult. It is soul destroying at times. But there are some things you can do to have a better time, to be a happier photographer, to be a more successful photographer. And I want to go through with you what I've learned over the years that has made me a happier person and generally a more content person, but also a better photographer. These are all from different areas of improvement in life, so bear with me. They might not all be something you're interested in, but I think throughout these you'll find things and go, yeah, that would actually make my life better. Now let's start right at the beginning. Let's start at the most important one, which is money. Money makes your life better as a photographer. It is damn hard to be creative when you're stressed about bills. Get a second income stream. This is mine. If I don't get a job this month, it don't matter. I don't have to stress. Obviously I'd like a job this month, but it's not the end of the world. I can go and be creative without stressing about money because I'm making money from YouTube, from portfolio reviews, one-to-ones, and I'm also now working as an agent. Not full-time, obviously, because otherwise I would have no time at all. But all of these things combined mean that if I don't shoot, it doesn't matter. And I tell you what, that is liberating. And for years I thought, well, if you don't make all of 100% of your income from taking photographs, you are not a real photographer. I don't care. You can call me whatever you like. You can call me a YouTuber, call me an agent, call me a photographer. I don't care. Call me many other things, I'm sure, as well. But I don't get stressed. I don't lose sleep over money because I have passive incomes. I have active incomes like this, which are things that, like, I've got no work on this week. I'll come and make some videos, make a bit of extra money, do some teaching, do something I enjoy. I love doing YouTube videos. It's something I really enjoy. I'm going to go and represent a couple of really good photographers. I've got one of them meeting at a top agency. That feels good. And it makes me money, you know, and it always finds, I always feel really bad going, and it makes me money, but making money relieves the stress. It doesn't make you happy, but for example, I blew out a car tyre last week. I just went and got a new one, didn't worry about it. Might need to see a private doctor. I go and see one. I don't have to worry about it. Rent's due. The electric bill's massive. It doesn't matter. Obviously, like, this is a privileged place of being, and I don't come from money. You know, my dad worked minimum wage in a factory all his life. But having seen the difference between going, oh my word, we can't afford food today, we're having sandwiches, bread and butter for dinner, to, yeah, let's just go and get whatever, it makes your life easier. Don't be the sort of photographer who goes, well, if it's not purist photography, I'm not a pro and I'm not interested, just make some extra money, it'll make your life better. Point 2. This is one of the big ones that I see a lot of people making the mistake with. Prioritize discipline over inspiration and motivation. I did not want to come in and make videos today. That's for damn sure. It's raining, it's great, I've got a cute puppy at home. I don't really want to come in and do this. But I'm coming in to do this because discipline says I have to get a video out every week. That is my discipline. I didn't wait to get motivation to make a video or inspiration to make a video. I sat down and I came up with ideas, this being one of them, because discipline always wins. You can't rely on motivation. You can't rely on inspiration. You can rely on discipline. Turn up, do the work, no matter how much you don't want to do it, put your brave face on and crack on with it. Now, link to point 1, and this is funny because it's something I get a lot of comments about as well with like, why don't you have all of this fancy stuff? Live below your means. Live way below your means. Do not be living at the limits. If I live at the limits, then it's great. I have a very lavish lifestyle. But as you know from photography, it comes and it goes. We have had an awful start to the year. Awful. Last year was dreadful. The economy is in an absolute shambles right now. I was lucky last year. I landed a couple of big jobs and we made it through. This year so far, I've done one shoot. And that's more than anyone else I know. It is really bad. But because I live well below my means, doesn't matter. I've got plenty of years of salary set aside in my company and in my savings accounts because I don't spend it all. And I know this because I have done. I've lived off like insane money per month in the past. And it's great until you hit a point like this. But right now, it doesn't matter. I'll sit at home with my new puppy. We'll play. I'm training him how to do all sorts of cool things and eventually how to assist me. But live below your means. If you start making 5,000 a month, don't live off 5,000 a month, live off 2. If you start making 20,000 a month, live off 2. Just find out the number that makes you happy. For me, it's really low. I'm living off more than 12. I know you say, oh, I live off 1,200 a month. Not anymore. Things have gone up too much. But we live off $2,000 a month. I live off $2,000 a month. There's nothing. It's nothing. And if I make loads of money one month, do you know what I do with it? I bank it. I invest it. I keep it safe. I don't buy new cameras. I don't buy fancy stuff. I just keep living below my means. I have a lovely life, a wonderful life. It's stress-free. It's just great. Why stress yourself out with massive overheads, mortgaged up to your eyeballs, car payment plans, credit card debts? No, that's not a fun life. Keep it simple. Now, these next two things are something I learnt during lockdown. Keep a sleep schedule, exercise, and diet. During lockdown, there wasn't much to do. So I got fat. It was horrific. I was the heaviest I've ever been. I was 98 kilos, now 75. I feel much better. I sleep every night at the same time. I wake up every day at the same time, no matter what day of the week it is. I eat a healthy, clean diet. I don't drink alcohol. You don't have to do all these things, but the difference in being a healthy, functioning member of society compared to some other photographers I know who are boozing, partying, doing slightly illicit things just all over the shop, how can they possibly compete against me? My brain is functioning better, my body is functioning better, I am functioning better, you're hungover, on a come down, you've eaten nothing but junk food for 6 weeks, you're knackered. These two things don't work. You have to be healthy. And honestly, it is horrific. When I started getting healthy again, and I used to be an athlete as well, just for context, it was horrific. I don't want to diet. I don't want to stop drinking or do any of these things. But now that I've got through that, the difference is insane. I just feel like my vision is clearer. My energy levels are huge. And obviously the first few months you just feel like utter death. And I had to pay a personal trainer an insane amount of money to make me stick at it because I'm tight. And if I was paying that much money, if I looked at a beef burger, I'd be like, that's a £2,000 beef burger if I ate that. Let's not. But trust me, get healthy, be healthy, live a good lifestyle. It will make the world of difference to your photography. Your images will be better. The last one, do what you love. Do what you love. And obviously most of us being photographers, we're doing what we love, but a lot of us not really. And I know this because I used to shoot weddings. Yes, I was a photographer, which is what I wanted to be, but I did not want to be a wedding photographer. Good God, no. Some of you, that might be your idea of heaven, but for me, it was hellish. Do what you love. Make it work. Try to stop all these extra bits and pieces that are distracting you. Just go all in. Go all in. If I hadn't have gone all in, I would still be doing all this horrible stuff that I'm not doing, like event photography, wedding photography. They're my idea of hell. Socializing with drunk people that I do not know is not for me. Being in a nice, calm studio, listen, silence. This is me. I like to be in here by myself as much as possible, just chilling, just doing my thing, just doing my work, creating the images I like to create. Sure, I like going out in London for a party now and again, but not on the weekly, definitely not on the daily anymore. I just like to be by myself, doing my work, creating my work, thinking about what I want to create. And that has made me a much better photographer. Let me know in the comments below what you think makes a real difference and what makes you a better, happier person, photographer, human being, husband, wife, child, whatever. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.